Fish, fish, fish. The recent update y'all dropped was really good, some really cool rod models, and the rods were actually worth the grind because they were really good. But y'all decide to nerf the rods that I put my sweat and tears into? I wasted 30 million shekels to get that rod, and so much time, as well as so many shiny and sparkling and mutation surge totems, and you are going to nerf it? If you guys aren't caught up with the recent fish lore, there's already a lot of videos on this, and honestly, I'm pretty late recording this. I already knew about the nerf, and I wasn't really planning to make a video on it, but I realized that it wasn't only one rod that got nerfed, it was actually two of them, and I'm not really too happy about it. So yeah, if you guys don't know, both the Oath rods got heavily nerfed, mostly the Ruinous Oath. The Ruinous Oath got hit with a crazy nerf, mostly towards its mutations, because now its mutations will give you a lot less of a multiplier than it used to. It's kind of sad. And they also nerfed, where is it at? This one right here, the Luminescent Oath. So I'm going to do a side-to-side comparison of what both of these passives used to have. So obviously, first up, we have the Ruinous Oath, the big rod itself. So lure speed and luck did not change, it is still the same, but the control and resilience did get lowered. So before, the control used to be 0.1, now it is 0.08, and the resilience used to be 30%, now it is 25%. Now, at first glance, it may not look like it's a crazy change, but let me explain to y'all why even such a small control and resilience nerf actually matters and affects this rod pretty big. So, if you guys don't know, this rod relies on your control. Every time you catch something, the control bar will go down as you catch it. So look at this, guys. As I'm catching it, the control bar is going down. It is shrinking really quickly. So unless you have Herculean on this, it is not going to have a big control bar like I had. It's going to be a lot smaller. And with it already being small at the start, it is going to keep shrinking the more time you take to catch a fish until it reaches the smallest it could possibly get. Now, why does this matter if, by example, you don't perfect catch a fish and you mess up the perfect catch? I'm going to show you guys real quick. Oh no, I messed up the perfect catch. You know, the control bar goes back to normal. So oh no, shifted. What's the big idea if the control bar just goes back to normal if you don't perfect catch it? Well, I hate to say this, but the only way you can get the mutation, the really good mutation mastered from this, is only if you perfect catch. So number one, you will be stuck only having Herculean on this. Like, you will have to have Herculean on this no matter what if you want to basically have a chance, like a higher chance of perfect catching even like the rarest fishes in the game and the harder ones. And this rod is kind of useless if you do not get the mutation. Like, the whole reason why you would be using this rod is because of the insane passive it has, which is obviously the mutation. And what makes this mutation so good, you guys may ask? Well, the mutation mastered used to be a 18 times multiplier. Yes, 18 times. That is the best multiplier in the entire game by far. It was even better than Tryhard. Tryhard Rod was finally outdone by this right here, unless Tryhard Rod got buffed. According to the wiki, Tryhard Rod is 17x. So this old mutation, or this old multiplier on the mutation, would have been better than Tryhard Rod. Now it is 16 times, so it went from 18 to 16. Now it's not a crazy jump, obviously, but you know, it is still 2 times difference. Like, my aquarium went down a decent amount because, you know, some of them have, okay, I don't know why it doesn't show, but the rest of my slots, it does have the mutation mastered on it in giant, so it is a pretty big deal for me because I did end up losing a couple 100,000, and it is also a pretty big deal for a lot of people. And the other mutation you can get from this, which is the Luminescent. So the Luminescent is a 25% chance, I think, to get. I think it's if you don't perfect catch, though. Hold on, let's test it out. So it is a 25% chance to get without perfect catching. Okay, we got a Mosaic. That is definitely what we needed. Hey, at least this rod has slashes. If it wasn't for the... What the heck? I got a Hawaiian? Oh no, I thought that was a mutation. With its resilience also being 5% lower, that does mean that it is going to be harder for you to be catching fishes or perfect catching them. Actually, maybe the 25% chance is from perfect catching. I don't know, but you guys get the point. 25% chance, and the multiplier is only a 9x. Now, I'm pretty sure this multiplier used to be like a 13 or 14x. 14 to 13x all the way down to 9x is a huge nerf. I don't know why they would do this. Now, this mutation can also be caught with or gone with the Luminescent Oath. I don't know if you perfect catch it if you get mastered or not, though. I don't know. I have Herculean on both of them, so I still end up getting like a good amount of control bar. Okay, you still get mastered from this. I got it. So it is a 100% chance to get mastered from Luminescent Oath as well. Okay, got it. Now, one thing I don't understand about this is this rod right here has a whole 0.1 control extra over the Ruinous Oath. I don't understand. Like, this rod costed so much money, took so much time. I mean, I guess the luck kind of makes the difference here because you do get 400% hold extra luck. Like, that is a ton of luck. But at the same time, I will never understand why they did this. This update had a great path. It was doing really good. I'm pretty sure they also nerfed how much money some of these new fishes give you. I think some of them are the colossal dragons you can get. One of them mainly I've heard was the ancient dragon. I've heard the ancient dragon makes you way less money now. As you guys can see, this is a big mastered, so this is one of the ones that makes me a lot of money from my aquarium. I just don't know why it doesn't show here. It should show, but it doesn't for some reason. They also decreased the spawn rate of the dragons. So there are currently 3 dragons you can spawn in using sundials. If you just spam them, there is the blue dragon, there is the ancient dragon, and then there's the secret, the ethereal dragon. They used to be really easy to spawn in. It used to take only like 10 sundial totems until you finally spawn one in, but now it takes ages just to spawn one in. I don't know why they did this. I felt like it was fine the way it was before. If they only changed the secret, it would have made sense, but having it change both the blue and the ancient, mostly when you need both of them for bestiary, I was kind of confused by it. Oh, speaking of it, a blue one just spawned. Hold on, let's see how long it takes until we spawn in the next one. Alright, here we go. Time to use a ton of sundial totems until we finally spawn one back in. See, it's funny how I was just talking about how it was very hard to spawn in now, and then the blue dragon just like instantly spawns in. I don't know why, but I feel like they might have not changed the blue dragon, but they definitely changed the ancient and the ethereal because they are so hard to spawn in now. It's crazy. We gotta sell it to spawn before a blue dragon, ancient dragon, or a ethereal dragon. Interesting. Hey, if they made it this rare, just an idea, maybe, you know, they decide to add some totems for them, just like they did with Scylla, Megalodon, and Kraken. Most of the ethereal, because the ethereal is like so rare now. I swear I've used over 200 sundial totems and I haven't spawned a single one. Oh, another colossal blue dragon hunt spawned. Okay, here we go. Well, I guess the colossal blue dragon is still pretty easy to spawn, but they changed the rates for the ancient and the ethereal, so it's like really hard to spawn now. I don't know why they did this. The ethereal was already pretty hard to spawn back then. They just made it rarer. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on the changes they did in this update. I think it was kind of unnecessary. I don't know why they did this. I feel like the update was fine the way it was. I feel like there was no issues. These nerfs weren't really necessary, mostly on the best rod in the game, the Ruinous Oath. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Peace out, everybody.